What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Lake Julian Disc Golf Course. We are going to be dodging raindrops, trying to dodge the showers. We are in between two massive thunderstorms. And our normal starting hole is underwater because that creek, when it's a really big thunderstorm, that creek typically floods and covers the green. So we're going to be starting here, and we are going to be reviewing a disc. This one's not going to be a battle specifically. I keep talking a lot about distances, and I need something in between certain distances, and that distance that I'm looking for is in between my pyro and my PD slot, which currently is filled by this orc. So we're going to be seeing what goes in between the pyro and the orc, and I think that slot might potentially be filled by the MVP Resistor. I'm basically looking for the Firebird slot that is in between a 5-speed and a 10-speed, and the 9-speed is just too close to the 10-speed. This is a 6.5 speed. So theoretically speaking, should be pretty good, right? Let's go ahead and get tossing. We're on the short pad here. We're gonna start pyro, orc, and then we're gonna go resistor. We're gonna go, excuse me, a little bit of a flat backhand so that it goes out there and then dumps left. We're gonna be looking specifically at distances. How far do they push? Because I need something in between these two other discs. All right, now for the orc. And now for the resistor. Why? Why can't I just throw it normal? The other two throws. We gotta go find another fairway. All right, we're gonna go descending order this time. We're gonna go PD, or no, sorry, orc. It kind of does just fly like a PD though. We're gonna go orc, resistor, pyro, and as I get slower on the arm speed, I think I'm gonna try to get him a little bit more flexy. This orc, if I get a little flexy with it, it might just go a little bit far. But, you know, for testing purposes, let's do it. Let's try to throw the orc flat, throw the resistor and a little bit of a flex, and the pyro a little flex. Oh boy. Don't go in the lake. Yuck. Yeah, I should have gone flex with that too. All right, resistor. A little more anhyzer than I was anticipating to put on it. But let's try to throw the pyro the same way. Oh yeah, definite distance difference right there. Even though the resistor is supposed to be more overstable, it is a driver wing. The pyro, while it is a sharp mid-range, it's still a mid-range wing, so it's just not going to push that far. But 6.5 speed might be the right distance that I'm looking for. Sorry about the road noise, but I normally typically throw the pyro exclusively forehand, almost exclusively forehand. So I'm gonna throw them this time slow to past. Gonna throw it this shot how hard I want this shot to work out. We're gonna see distance wise, do either of these three have the right distance? That's good. I just want it to hook a little bit more so I can get the distance if I flex the pyro, but it doesn't have the stability if I flex it. That one went further, but it just kind of went faster, but it held the same angle. Do I want that? That is a stable orc. That is a very stable orc. That is just gonna be my new PD for the next like 3 years, I think. Just because it says orc doesn't mean it doesn't fly like a PD. Anyways, let's go pick these three up. Let's go throw another forehand. And then, got a fun little backhand shot lined up for us that I've been asking for them to move the basket for so long. So while the basket is there, I may have to have an ace run video because it's it would be my furthest ace ever if I were to hit it. Not saying I can, just saying please put it there so I have a chance, you know? The resistor might have a chance to get there, or it definitely has a chance to get there. Pyro would have to be something special, but remember, forehand first. We are gonna try the forehand here. Oh, I did not draft the orc. Oops. But we are gonna, since I am trying to figure out the resistor, so I'm gonna throw the resistor first for the next couple of holes, because since this isn't really a battle, even though it will end up on the Tuesday with the fairway driver videos, it's not really a battle because this is the distance driver and this is a mid-range. I'm looking for distance-wise, so resistor first. Let's see if I can't get a clean shot with it here. That is not as stable as I thought it would be. Going pyro. I mean, the pyro started to flex out sooner. That's almost a machete. Oh, that beef. I don't know if the resistor is going to stay in the bag. I was really excited for this. And it's just not performing the way that I was hoping it would. Which sucks, because I spent 15 minutes trying to find it on the first hole. But you know, it's all the pain of the disc golf. We're gonna throw one more backhand, but I don't think it's stable enough. I don't think it's quite beef enough. And we're also running into the issue where it may be stable enough. Like, it might be the right stability, it might be the right distance, it's just not the right plastic. I've talked about this with Neutron before, and especially it seems with their 6-speeds, their Craves, their servos, and now the resistors, their 6.5 speeds, something about it doesn't work in Neutron plastic. The Proton Crave was amazing. The Plasma Servo flew great. But their Neutron, I know everyone loves Neutron, I can't do Neutron. Because if you notice, clear translucent, opaque. Do we see a problem here? Potentially. I'm gonna throw the resistor first, just in hopes of learning what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna throw a backhand. The main thing, so I think if I can put it into words, the difference for me between Neutron and Proton is that Proton has a very consistent release out of my hand, whereas Neutron is inconsistent, and if anything, it grip locks. It's a little bit tackier, and I prefer the high gloss of the C-Line, the Proton, the Champion, the Z plastic over whatever their opaque blend happens to be for that company, it's just not right. It's just not right. Profile is great. Profile would be perfect if I could find it in Proton or plasma. I would take a plasma resistor. That'd be really awesome. All right, basket's in the short here, giving us an ace chance into a headwind. What can we do with a resistor? And you know, the problem is I get the same distance, but more of a stability with the machete, an 11 speed. So maybe 11 speed, while it is an 11 speed in the distance driver category, if you make it overstable enough, it can be in between your distance drivers and your mid-ranges. All right, work time, probably the best chance I have to get all the way there. Look how fast that fought out. That was way too low to be any good, but that is possibly more stable than any of my PDs. That is insane. I keep throwing that one like I'm expecting the green orc, and that one's not the green orc. We're going forehand with the pyro, because why not? And I think that may be closer to the basket than the backhand resistor. I connect with the Proton Pyro in a way that I've never connected with another stable mid-range before. And I was really, really hoping that that resistor would be perfect, and it's just too straight. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy content like this as I continue to search for the perfect Firebird 7-speed, basically. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment that down below. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber-only giveaways. And if you want to be automatically entered into monthly giveaways, check out the memberships as well. Until next time, see you out on the course.